Well, we got a big show today.
It's a freedom to be yourself and say what you want and know that the intent is good. But if you're just trying to make each other laugh and be giggly, then it takes all the bad away.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Your 22nd favorite podcast is back with another episode. They swore that they'd try to bring you quality product this week, but they failed miserably. It's time for Balls Out with Ben Glees and Brett Hayes. Good afternoon.
It's so cartoonish and stupid and ridiculous that I think it's humorous.
Ben, you know what? We roll with the punches, okay? Mm-hmm. And you want to know why?
What's that?
Why? That's just how we roll. Okay. Like, look at us rolling with the punches this week. Recording on a Friday.
Yeah, seriously.
Because-
First things first. Death in the family. Had visitations, funeral, family get-togethers.
That's probably the most rude and inconsiderate thing your aunt could have ever done.
Yes. Very.
Not gonna lie.
I did write some funeral jokes.
Oh.
You
did.
I went to a visitation and then had to go to a comedy show after that and do a set.
Yeah, I noticed that.
When I wrote some quick death jokes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you posted a picture on Twitter. You're like, hopefully I can make myself laugh because there was nobody there.
Yeah. There ended up being a few people, but
They were all behind you, weren't they?
No. There was a couple people at the bar. There was a couple chicks that beautiful women. I was like, okay, this will be interesting. And they didn't pay attention the whole entire time. They just talked to each other.
Dumb broads.
Yeah, seriously.
Fuck. But yeah, and then I was like, wait, didn't you have a visitation to go to earlier? So I was like,
Yeah.
So we didn't record the podcast Wednesday.
Yeah, so we apologize.
I don't.
You're listening.
You don't apologize.
On Monday.
Oh, Monday?
I sent out a message to everybody.
Let's post this shit Saturday.
No.
Why?
Because I sent out an email to every patron. Regular people people are getting it the same day.
You forced me then to sacrifice my Friday night primetime party time.
I said we could do it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I told the patrons.
You said Tuesday or Friday.
Yeah. Did I not tell you Saturday or Sunday?
You never offered those days. I wouldn't have been able to make them work anyways. This was honestly the most ideal time.
Ah, well, perfect.
And luckily, I don't have much of a nightlife for Rolling Rock to sponsor, so.
That's true.
You know what I'm going to do tonight?
What's that?
I'm going to watch El Camino.
Me too. I was going to ask you about that.
We should just throw it on in the background right here. We got
for
nice TV in here.
Yeah, for those who don't know, it's the Jesse Pinkman movie.
Yeah.
That I'm assuming it picks up right where Breaking Bad left off.
Or shortly after, yes.
People are speculating that Cranston's in it.
Yeah.
Maybe
it.
flashbacks,
if that.
Did you hear that Vince Gilligan actually came out and said that yes, Walter White, spoiler alert, is dead?
Yeah, I did read that.
I was like, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, so it's got to be flashbacks.
Yeah, if he's
or
involved at all.
He's being all fucking like Cody about it. Like Walter White is dead, but Heisenberg isn't. You know.
Interesting.
See
Or Heisenberg's dead
Yeah.
and Walter White isn't.
One or the other,
Ooh.
right? Wow, look at us speculating. I love it.
Yes.
It's my favorite thing.
I know.
So,
Check out the big brain
we're
on
doing post-show
Brad.
talk today.
You a
Yes.
smart motherfucker. That's right.
Should we do Joker like absolute last so that people who haven't seen it can dip out before we get there?
If you want to talk about it, we can.
I'd love to talk.
Okay.
About it. Unless you want to wait till next week until more people.
Let's talk about the other movie I wanted to talk to you about is Midsummer.
Yeah, that was good.
How did that fuck you up?
No, it
No?
didn't. I honestly thought it would be more fucked up.
Seriously?
Yeah, I did.
Hot damn.
I kind of saw whatever was happening kind of coming, but it was still great. It was still fucked up.
How about those people jumping off the cliff?
Yeah, that I was like, okay, they're getting.
Did you turn away?
No, I don't do that.
I forced myself to. I would have normally watched it. The second person was the hardest one to watch.
When he was
because
still
they-
alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, spoiler alert. Did we say that already?
But this one's been out for months.
Mm-hmm.
So
But just came out on DVD. Or
my
Blu-ray.
brother hasn't seen it. His girlfriend won't watch it with him. Anne wouldn't watch this with me. I'm thinking about buying it if I can't rent the director's cut,
You should buy it.
because then I'll watch it with my brother and watch the director's cut because I want to see exactly what they took out, dude. The scene where he has to impregnate that chick, what'd you think about that?
Yeah, that was weird, man.
How about the chick that goes behind him and is pushing on his ass
Yeah, and
while
then
he's pumping?
every time she moaned, all of them would start
Yeah.
moaning in unison. It was it was fucked up. It was a good 2.5 hour movie though.
Fuck yeah. They're
I
tripping the whole time.
I gotta see it again, but
There's a lot to take in.
Exactly. I couldn't read very far into it just because I was just taking it for what it was worth. But
Did it affect you?
no, not really.
Both that and the Joker, I needed like a half hour come down afterwards to like take in what I just saw, and then I had to watch something comedic to take
Totally
my mind
opposite,
off.
yeah.
Like I watched the latest episode of Impractical Jokers, and do you think that was real urine?
Oh, last week's Impractical Jokers.
Oh, okay,
'Cause there was
yeah.
one on last night, but
That
yes,
shocked me.
Yes, I do.
When this was happening, it's a punishment. For those that don't know, I was like, I can't believe they're doing this. I could totally see like Knoxville doing this.
Right.
And
so basically,
him and picturing Knoxville laughing the whole time while it's going on. But I couldn't believe that they did this.
I know. So the punishment was having Sal, who's like this total germaphobe kind
Oh,
of.
yeah.
Go out on this beach around New Jersey. Or I don't even know where it was specifically, but they told him he has
That's
to
a great,
get somebody to
great
pee on him
story.
and say that he was bit by a jellyfish or
Yeah.
stung by a jellyfish or whatever. So we almost got one guy, and then
Yes, but then Hot Chicks showed up, and he was
Yeah.
like, he backed out.
pussied out, and then he just. I guess they went a long time. He couldn't get anybody, obviously, so they had some guy just come out and.
Did you think that there was a different punishment
I did
that they were gonna do? Because it showed like some sort of like there's amusement rides behind them.
Yeah.
And I thought they were gonna go to something else.
I thought they were too because there's no way in hell that anybody would ever get anybody to pee on them.
And I was like, there's no way Impractical Jokers, this family show, is gonna have somebody piss on somebody.
Yeah, but
It happened.
what about the week before when Joe was in the park and he had to get somebody to
yeah.
cover him in sunscreen? That was hilarious, and he got like a viewer.
Yeah.
An actual,
Oh, we're not recording.
Yeah.
But it was so ridiculous because he was completely covered. Like it looked like he got drenched in white
Yeah,
paint.
the guy just kept talking, and like was mindlessly putting it on his stomach. And
The best part was he was putting it on his inner thighs.
yes, yeah, it was hot. That was great.
Boy. For those that don't know what we're talking about, you should watch that show.
You got tickets to see them, didn't you?
Yeah, in January
I gotta
at
do that.
Van Andel.
I gotta do that for sure.
I also got a ticket to see Freeburg and Hot Wings Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, you
or
told me that this
day
morning.
before Thanksgiving. I even took the day off of work. I planned for it this year.
Okay, the day before Thanksgiving is
It's a Wednesday.
so the 27th.
Hump day?
I don't know if I'll probably have to work that day.
Probably.
So like, I don't know if I want to sacrifice my morning,
No, I get it.
but
It would be
it'd
a long
fun.
day.
We can. Both
And-
of us, we could both sneak behind stage and not get in trouble for it.
I don't know.
Well, at least not from any bosses.
That's true. They don't know us.
Remember when Lori got on us about that?
Yeah. Well, because she
Tom
got
Cook?
chewed out by, yeah.
Tom Cook.
Game's over, boys.
Game's over, boys. Punk. What a punk. I'll fight him.
I wish that guy wouldn't have hated me. He was actually cool.
Yeah.
Besides that, like the two
was.
times where he had to bitch me out in his office. Mm-hmm. But then outside of that, it was like, oh yeah, everything's cool.
Oh, what up, girl?
Like he actually, I think he bought us drinks at one of
Yeah.
the work parties.
Yep.
Like he bought us beers.
Yeah, it was right at the Courtyard by Marriott or whatever. In that same bar where they do the VIP.
That is true. Is there anything else? Oh my God! Hold on, let me quick. I know you hate me talking about my comedy.
Oh God. I'm joking.
So I got a chance to do a 15-minute showcase.
Yeah.
And I was pumped about this. 2 guys went up, did 10 minutes. I did 15, and then this guy that's actually from Michigan. Let me show you the Dorito commercial that he's in a Dorito commercial.
Okay, let's hear it.
He's
Let's
been
see
a
it.
comedian for over 10 years. He just did Showtime at the Apollo.
Oh wow.
So like he's big, and I'm like, well, this is sweet. I get to do, stand up right before I basically am opening for this guy.
Yeah. Right.
This guy was in a Doritos commercial, guys. Here we go.
I wish I could remember what his name is.
Wow, obviously not that famous. Disclaimer, you don't have to be famous to be in a Doritos commercial. But once you are, you will immediately become famous. Unlike this guy, who Ben cannot remember his name. Are you searching Dorito commercial guy?
No, I am not being that bland about it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just quick do. I can find it real quick.
Did you watch Nikki Glazer's stand up?
I watched most of it and then I fell asleep.
Yeah, I watched it all. It was good.
It's all sex talk.
That's all it was. It was kind of.
I saw people on social media complaining about the
It was-
fact that it's nothing but sex.
I'm not going to complain, but it was kind of repetitive, I will say. And yeah. But it was good for a woman. You know?
She's coming to 20 Monroe in February.
I know.
I already got ticks.
Of course you fucking do.
Yeah, I had thought about getting meet and greets, but they're way too
You
expensive.
should probably bring me instead of your girlfriend. That way I'll be your wingman.
I actually need somebody to go
Oh, fine. I'll go.
because she doesn't. She.
She knows you guys are going to fuck, so she just wants to stay away from that, right?
I wonder if I made her my my pass, if that would be okay.
Do you have a pass?
I would say no because the fact that like she's accessible. You know what I mean?
You think Nikki Glazer is accessible?
No, I mean like enough to where I've been around her, like
Yeah,
social interactions.
I guess.
Whereas other people, not so accessible.
Yeah.
Like I would have. It used to be like Jessica Biel or Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, people you're never going to meet.
Exactly.
Okay, Nikki Glazer is then accessible, I guess.
Right.
To a certain extent. But you should still use her as your free pass if you get a free pass. And if you don't, ask Ann if I can have a free pass. And if I can use your free pass for Nikki Glazer, then I'll need you to be my wingman and, introduce me and stuff.
Be like, hey, we had you on our radio show one time.
That's more of how you talk.
Yeah, it is.
I'm always so stuffed up.
Also, after I watched Midsummer, I watched Ma. Have you seen that?
I did, and I was so pissed when I watched it
Why?
because every single thing that was good about the movie was in the trailer. There wasn't a single thing that happened that could have been weird or fucked up that wasn't in the trailer.
I beg to differ.
Name one thing that wasn't in the trailer.
Her daughter being a cripple and her
Okay,
flushing
that.
medication into her.
That's the only part.
So I just did what you asked me to do.
But the part with all the kids being chained up, her running somebody over with a car that looked so real, that was even in the trailer.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I was let down.
It wasn't great, but I
No, it
enjoyed
wasn't.
it. I enjoyed it.
I am looking forward to the movie Countdown. Have you seen previews for that?
I just lost a lot of respect for you.
What?
Yeah, it's
Why?
the fucking one where my phone's telling me I'm gonna die in this log.
Yeah.
No, Ben.
Yeah.
No.
I love this. I have a huge crush on the star of the
Do you
movie.
want to see the Jinxie movie too with Adam Devine in it?
Yeah, that actually looks good.
Fuck! Oh my god! Can we stop?
It's like the
this?
comedian version of Her
Are
with
you
Joaquin
trolling
Phoenix.
me? Are you trolling me right now? Jesus.
No, I know Countdown's not going to be great, but
Well, good.
I see all those movies, and I go to the theater and watch them by myself.
The fact that you're excited about it, though, is just
Because I
depressing.
haven't had a scary movie to go to in a while, and I go and see those by myself.
What about It, too?
Well, yeah, but
It was only less than a month ago.
Anne went with me, and otherwise I would have gone with like you or I would have gone with somebody to see that one.
Whatever, man. Jesus. I hate my life.
If I could have any superpower, it would be every time I open my mouth, a Dorito.
Is that Mike Jones?
David Jones.
Every time.
Yep. Every time.
So I did comedy before that guy.
Wow. Man.
I opened for that guy.
So you were the only funny thing there that night?
Okay, this is why I wanted to bring it up.
Hit me with it, man.
Hour before I had to do it, or go to it, Anne comes home and is like, "Hey, did you know they don't have alcohol there?" And I'm like, "No."
I like beer, drinking beer, which I gladly do. I like beer. We drank beer and still do. So whatever.
So this guy would have an issue going to the place that
Oh,
you're talking
yes.
about. Is this the place
Kavanaugh.
you were doing stand-up?
Speaking of Kavanaugh, it was called Cava Casa. Yes.
You're doing a lot of speaking up today, Ben.
I know.
It's like the Marvel fucking timelines here.
Right.
Everything's just sprouting off.
Speaking of that, those are not cinematic movies. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that from Scorsese.
Anyways, so I look at their menu. It says it's a bar, so I'm confused. All they
Like an
have
ice
is
cream bar?
all they have is coffee and tea.
It's a coffee and tea bar?
Yeah. This place is open till midnight on regular days, and then like Saturday it's open till 2 a.m.
What's it called?
Cava Casa,
Where is it at?
like Cherry Street and Wealthy. So it's like, I don't know,
Cava Casa.
people that thought they were better than everybody and hipsters and
Well, this podcast is not brought to you by Cava Casa. Cava Casa, don't fucking go there.
no.
Unless you like tea and coffee.
So it was just the comics were the only ones laughing at the other comics. Everybody just stared.
Yeah, well, you're in a coffee shop. That is not a funny place to be.
Yeah. Like you
Not.
need to have, that's why,
People are there reading books. That's a fucking not funny thing.
like when Garrett goes up to host at Dr. Grin's, he talks about how he's the bullet, but he takes the bullet for the other comics because he's the one that's letting them get a drink or two in before the other guys go on.
Okay.
And then they loosen up and, you know.
Oh, okay.
Whereas at this place, there's no loosen. It's all tight assholes,
Wow.
tight buttholes.
It's like you just go into the bathroom, do a little line of Coke or something, and then
I wish.
do it? No, yeah.
Yeah. And my girlfriend's parents came to see me for the first time. So
There?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I felt so bad.
I would too, Ben.
I tried to warn them before they came down, and they're like, "No, screw it. We're still gonna come."
You even said you guys
With
are
an
going to
O
want to
or
be
you?
drunk for this.
Yeah.
You guys are going to need to.
Well, we did go to a bar right before it,
Oh, okay.
and they stayed for extra drinks while other comics went up before me.
Good. So they're like, all right, we're really going to get these in.
Yeah.
Did they laugh or did they laugh?
No, they were good. They enjoyed it.
All right.
Dude,
One of these days.
End of the month performing in East Lansing. A bunch of people that listen to the podcast are reaching out saying, "Oh, we're going."
Really?
So we must have a lot of Lansing people. I know when I was on radio, we could get that station in Lansing. So
Yep. Not anymore, though.
no, I'm a little bit country.
Yeah, you are.
Are you a little bit rock and roll?
No, you're a little queer now.
It's because I'm gay.
Oh, there you go. Totally worth it.
Yes, worth the wait. You want to get into videos? Do you have anything?
If they're worthy, yes.
All right.
I got nothing. I just brought myself today. Just brought myself, baby.
Well, you would be sent to the trauma at the emergency room if you came in looking like this.
Literally just shot up to my brain and it just caused like a really bad.
Her face is all mucked up.
Yeah, it's her nose.
It's like the goatee area, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
All around
Perfect.
the mouth
and the
everything.
nose, and it's like the skin has been burned.
Yeah.
Like her lips are gone, and you can just see the teeth. This chick is knocked out.
Yeah. Ew.
Reaction.
The reaction was at Royal Oak Beaumont Hospital Sunday afternoon. Now,
Whoa.
she is a professional dancer, having toured with
Professional dancer. And they just showed a picture of her with her face all fucked up on her phone in her hospital bed.
Yeah. There's a picture of Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin, Charlie Wilson, and others. So wearing
What's up,
makeup is
Charlie?
no big deal. And on this day,
Getting ready to do a photo shoot to do some marketing for Glam Gore for people
She's
who
got
want
Tony
to get their
Stark
makeup done for
glasses
the
on.
Halloween season.
So
but
was
after 3
makeup.
hours of getting her makeup done, Jay had a panic attack
Holy
and was
fuck.
rushed to the hospital, still in her makeup.
Wait,
She was
what?
totally fine later that
She had a panic attack and went to the hospital. So
She looked
because
in the mirror or something.
Yeah,
Scared
is
herself.
that the reason? Like,
I don't think so. I mean, she probably saw her hair and was like, damn, my weave
do
ain't
you think it was
throwing.
the first time she found out she was black? Like Clayton Bigsby when somebody finally tells him.
It must have been, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm going to do this and look in the mirror. And oh, my God. I'm
day.
black.
Yet the makeup looked really real.
It did?
I think so. If we
Oh my God!
Jay, why
Did
didn't
you see that
just tell the
newscaster?
people at Beaumont that this injury was fake?
They have to know. So no, I did not say nothing because I just
This guy
assumed
gets
that
no
they could
pussy.
see that it was fake.
Oh, my
can't
God.
comment
Woman.
on-
Did you see how much fat his double chin had?
Yeah, I guess. I'm more worried about his
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a cartoon character.
Dude, speaking of fat, I went to Pulaski Days.
So did I.
You did?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? What halls?
The one right down from your old place.
Right down from my old place.
East, or 6th Street Hall.
Ah, okay.
Literally right behind your apartment.
All right, nice.
Yeah, I went there for a little bit.
I go to Polish Falcon. I saw this lady, fupa, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Front butt?
Yeah, but this one was
What does FUPA stand for again?
fat upper pussy area.
Oh, yes.
But this one was exceptional because
yeah?
because normally it seems like your belly goes into it.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's that huge bulge in the front of your pants.
Right.
But it was like hers was separate and it went up to the sides, like to the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I called it a fanny pack pussy.
I like that.
Like it looked like she had a fanny pack underneath her jeans. And you can only imagine what she's carrying in there. She probably had some pierogies and a White Claw. I hate how popular White Claw is.
So horny right now.
You don't drink that shit, do you?
No. I've had it before. It's fucking water, basically.
I mean, I'm gay.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
seltzer water?
you're looking forward to the movie Countdown, so I guess we're fucking even.
That's true.
I am a homosexual.
Individual patients, but told me that
Okay,
the
1 second,
emergency room
actually.
is not a place for fun and
What?
games.
That
They
woman,
see many
if you go
patients with
back,
severe
she's like,
medical issues
I thought
where
they
lives are at
would have
stake.
seen that it was
Doctors
fake.
need
They
to
should have
be
known
able
it
to
was
focus
fake.
on
Like, come on,
those
woman.
patients
That
with
shit
true
looked pretty
emergencies.
damn real.
Probably going into shock. She's not making any sense.
Well, you would be sent to the trauma at the emergency room if you came in looking like this.
Literally just shot up to my brain and it just caused like a really bad reaction.
The reaction was at Royal Oak Beaumont Hospital Sunday
She
afternoon.
says
Now,
Yeah,
she
wait,
is
they
a
thought
professional
that it
dancer,
was real?
having toured with
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin, Charlie Wilson, and others.
Did she pass
So
out from the
makeup
panic
is
attack?
No big deal.
I don't know.
And on this day,
Getting ready to do a photo shoot to do some marketing for Glam Gore for people who want to get their makeup done for the Halloween season.
but after 3 hours of getting her makeup done, Jay had a panic attack and was rushed to the hospital, still in her makeup. She was totally fine later that day. Yet the makeup looked really real. Are you guys that good?
I think so. If we fooled them,
Look at
we're
that
good.
fat.
Jay, why didn't you
Here
just
it
tell
is.
the people at Beaumont that this injury was fake?
They have to know. So no, I did not say nothing because I just assumed that they could see that it was fake.
Beaumont
See?
can't comment
They
on
have to
individual
know.
patients, but told
Like,
me that the
woman, you should take the compliment that it looks so real that the fucking doctors don't even know.
Nobody. Wow. Wait. So, did they try to treat her for her jaw?
I'm
for
assuming
her fucked up
that's
face?
kind of what it sounded like, but
Good
or they were just
God.
like, wow, you know. But I don't know.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah. You all should have known. I'm having a panic attack, and you all should know.
Minding her own business when a deer leaped over her head, kicking her in the head. You see it there, just barely kind of on the top of the screen there.
Damn.
She was literally going from the pump to inside, and a deer hurdled her like some football players are able to do.
No, like in Mario when you jump on the fucking mushrooms or whatever.
Ah, there you
Or
go.
The things and you stomp them out.
The turtles, the shells.
Yeah.
That
Just
is
like
a good
that.
analogy.
Thanks, Bjorn.
Speaking of, no,
You guys
just
don't.
kidding. That's what we should name that.
Yeah.
the
it is.
title.
Speaking of, that is what you should title this.
Yes. All right. So yes, deer.
Linda Tennant
Headlights.
says it happened at a gas station in Brunswick Wednesday. You could see the animal's hoof hit her head. She wasn't even looking.
She's
Tennant
like,
told
"Damn,
WJAX
fool."
She thought
She looks like
was
she's
being
going
robbed at first.
Bald,
Has a
or
knowledge
that it's a
of
toupee. Ooh, look at how hot the news.
What up, Katie
Got up,
Johnston?
ran through-
I like to show Katie my Johnston.
I'd love to ran over her head.
KTVU's Hazen Smith tells us that they were stolen right after
Hey.
the owner gave a presentation at a library.
What's up, Bruce Wayne?
Downtown San Jose ended up getting a huge surprise. A man who sells and breeds reptiles says 4 of his snakes and a lizard were all inside that duffel bag. KTVU's Hazen Smith tells us that they were stolen right
he
after
just
the
sneeze?
owner gave a presentation at a library.
Katie Fish has a swim.
That is the biggest penis I have ever seen.
Super.
Oh, God, this guy is creepy as fuck.
For Goodness Snakes is the clever name of the company Brian Gundy has owned
Do you
for
get it?
For goodness snakes is the clever name.
Do you get it? It's like a play on the phrase "for goodness sakes."
We could title that. Could easily could have been a title for the podcast.
No, not that easily.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
goodness
That
sakes.
would have involved a lot more thinking.
Nah. Come on, why'd you stop the video?
This-
Look at this albino
I
fucking
know.
anaconda.
It's fucking weird. And this dude's like rubbing it all over his face like it's a puppy.
30 years selling
408-981-6694.
Campbell and educating people too on his reptiles.
You know, these
Is
are
it Komodo
animals that I hatched,
dragon?
most of them in this room. They're my babies. And I
His livelihood and lifelong passion took a hit Saturday afternoon. Gundy had wrapped up an educational
venom getting
presentation
into my
of some of his
dick.
animals at the Martin Luther King Library in downtown San Jose.
Hey.
His car parked on the second level of the 4th and San Fernando Street garage. He put his belongings, including a duffel bag that looked like this one, in a no parking zone.
His duffel
before
bag is
retrieving his
an
car.
Adidas duffel bag.
And as
What?
I was loading up my gear, I realized that the bag that I had my 4 ball pythons and blue tongue skink inside of
So
that
what if I
bag
get the
were
blue tongue
gone.
skink?
And they were just there seconds ago.
Wait,
Gundy
so he
ran
left
after a
this-
group of people he saw walk by his.
He left this like Adidas bag with 4 snakes in it.
Yeah.
Just sitting on like a cement.
Somewhere as he was loading his trunk, yes.
And then came to drive to pick it up and
It's gone. Hey, where my
Gone.
2 blue-tailed skinks or whatever the fuck there is?
for goodness snakes, they're gone.
I use that every day.
Zowser.
Losers. Wow.
Equipment, but couldn't
Play
catch
the video,
them.
Justin.
He doesn't think they knew what was inside.
Jesus.
Can you imagine what their emotional response or whatever, their reaction when they opened up that bag and saw what they saw?
Besides a blue-tongued skink lizard, 4 ball python snakes, including the sister of this one, and another snake a little larger than
That one's
this
cool. It
one.
looks like a
were
big old
stolen.
white turd.
Dude, I
Altogether,
fucking
he
hate
says
snakes.
The animals
Really?
are valued
This
at
is giving me anxiety.
$5,000. A
When don't you have
13-foot
anxiety
Burmese
about it?
python inside an ice chest, and a tegu lizard in a box were spared.
And
Dude, that-
today I have some bad news
I want
for
that
you.
tongue in my asshole.
Ooh.
It's so
To
long
YouTube
and
asking for the public's
My
help.
tongue is pretty
He fears
similar
the
to that.
animals could be dumped at a pet shop or worse, a dumpster.
You know, these are reptiles. Not everybody knows how to take care of reptiles.
Yeah, you
It's just a
stomp on
sad
them.
thing. And the sad thing, too, is that it happened on my
Crush their heads.
The owner
The sad thing, too, is that it happened on my birthday.
My
wife had left me the day before.
He has filed a police
This
And
dude
I
is
said, for
mean.
goodness sakes, why are you leaving me?
All he wants is his...
This dude is not married and never has been.
Meh. I'm married to my work, for goodness sakes.
Speaking of, I can't believe I'm doing this again.
Seriously.
But long tongues. I want to see if you've heard of this.
Yes, I have.
Do it even if you're not supposed to be doing it.
Instead of a Doritos commercial, it's Mom and Dude this time.
Kiss might be one of the best rock bands in the land.
Kiff! That's right, Gene.
But I wonder if they could hold that reputation at sea for some sharks. In a release, Airbnb announced Kiss will be performing a one-of-a-kind concert on November 18th, where they'll play some of their best hits aboard a boat off the coast of Australia, while a few lucky concert goers will rock out to their music in a submarine below in an area known for shark activity. Guests will first learn and observe marine life, including sharks, sea lions, and dolphins from host Matt Waller and shark expert
And
Dr. Blake
mermaids.
Chapman, before heading out off the coast of Port Lincoln to then be descended into a submarine while Kiss plays some of their hits above deck, which will be blasted out over loudspeakers above and underwater. Research has indicated that low frequency and pulsed sounds.
I don't like that. That's stupid. They're going to be on top on the deck of the ship, and then the people are going to be below the water and hear it through speakers.
Sounds like too many moving parts to me.
This really isn't impressive at all.
You did
and
find the video.
Does not deserve the press. It's
Speaking
getting.
of, this shit's horrible. I thought you were gonna show me the girl with the really long tongue that's starting to make money off of it.
Really?
Yeah. Just search Google, dude. This chick has a fucking really long tongue.
And how is she making money?
I have
Porno
no
videos?
idea. No clue.
She's good at fellatio?
Probably with a tongue like that, yes.
I should have her show me how to do oral.
You should, but you should see the picture of her tongue first. Then you can really know.
Girl with longest tongue?
Yeah, or just long tongue.
I don't want to just type in girl with longest name is what first pops up. Who cares?
Nobody cares. Excuse me.
Girl with longest tongue. Oh my fucking god.
What are you seeing, Ben?
That tongue is fucking huge. Oh, that is so gross looking.
Yes. Imagine that just rimming your butt. Oh my god, it goes down like past her chin.
With my tongue, I can touch my nose, touch the bottom of my chin, touch my elbow.
Oh, nobody can touch their elbow.
I can touch my eye with my tongue. Well, with the help.
She said she can touch her elbow, but all she did was put her elbow to her mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. And she said she could touch her eye, but does she think she can touch my brown eye?
Oh, wait, shit. Actually, try to...
Nobody can do that. Where have you been?
Yeah.
Except for her, and she barely did it. Like,
oh,
yeah, brown eye. Oh, that grossed you out?
18-year-old Adrienne Lewis's
Bound
long
to
lick-up
the
has become a
Adrienne.
YouTube sensation.
Okay, look at that flick.
Yes. Imagine those right under your little testes.
Just on the tip of my... Just on the rim.
Oh, can we take a brief 30-second intermesh? Oh, never mind.
The attention.
I'll give you attention.
After I made my first video after the first day,
Sex.
I already had 250 views, which for most people
ain't
isn't
shit.
very much, but to me it was like,
That's more
oh my
listeners than we
gosh.
have.
That's
But the comments she receives aren't always to her boyfriend's taste.
It's the internet, so there's a lot of weird people there.
No shit.
I've seen some comments that made me
You
uncomfortable.
should see my
Her dream is
history.
for her top-notch tongue to make it into the record books.
Okay, she needs to be doing porn.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be getting booked like crazy.
Out of those 250 people that watched that video the first day, I bet you 249 of them were doing it for bad purposes, like masturbation.
Seriously. She is good looking enough. Now, what is this one? Because this chick's tongue looks even longer. Don't show me Bernstein advantage.
Man, I have crazy eyes.
Yeah. I'm going to bleep out the old ad.
Is your tongue? A little weird question to start out
hate
the video.
this
I know,
guy.
I'm sorry about that.
These videos-
Sorry,
Fuck this
okay?
guy.
But seriously, how
Dude.
long is your tongue? Because we're about to look at the longest tongue in
Okay,
the world.
just get to
I'll
it.
show you mine.
Jesus.
Okay,
Talking about
think I have a strong
preamble.
tongue, all right, I actually think I do.
I
All right,
do
here, I'll
not
prove it.
understand
Gotta get ready.
Why people watch this shit.
3, 2, 1.
Dude,
Yeah.
this video has 1.5 million views.
That's what I don't get. I don't get people watching other people react to videos. That just doesn't make sense to me.
And oh my gosh.
And he's done about a 2-minute fucking
Anyways, guys,
intro
hi,
to
my
a
name's
long
Infinite.
tongue.
Make sure you subscribe with those notifications on.
No,
I'm
fuck
going to be
you.
doing a massive giveaway.
Maybe
If
we
I
need
can
his
Nobody
help.
gives a shit.
We should have him help
relax
us.
Susan knows. I can't lick.
Why'd you go back in time?
No, I'm trying to see the tongue.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a close up. Here's.
Oh, close
Yeah,
up
fuck
of the
this
tongue.
guy. I'm done with the tongue.
Fuck that. Yeah, let's move on from tongues. Speaking of
tongues, you're about to see some pissed off ladies.
I'm a tongue punch your fart box.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Thanks, BN.
Did you just think of that?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't know.
Fucking ads. Have you ever played bingo before?
Yeah.
Like at a hall
Yeah.
with like old people?
I played on a cruise ship.
My sister played and she kept winning, and the old ladies kept getting pissed off because she was winning.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking old people.
Seriously.
But you got a sister?
Yeah, but she's taken. And her
I got a goldfish.
husband is buff.
Now that we're talking about things that don't matter.
Police were called after 2 women were reported to
Oh,
have
how'd you
cheated
like that?
during a bingo game.
I didn't personally.
Reported after 2 women.
What?
I don't know my plural words. Oh, speaking of. Oh, you have the bin. I was going to say what a pronoun is, but.
Nah. It's all right.
At a church, investigators
Can we go back,
say
though? I want to hear this woman
71-year-old
fuck
Teresa
up.
Davis
It's Katie
church-
Johnston again. What are you
Police were called-
fucking following her?
I guess. Play, damn it. It's not even. It's on play.
Why'd you restart it?
You told me to.
called after 2 women were reported to have
Stupid
cheated
Katie
during a
Johnston.
bingo game at a church. Investigators say 71-year-old Teresa Davis and 38-year-old Keisha Brockington tried to claim the winning prize of nearly $200 at St. Mary Goretti Church Hall. A church volunteer said one of the winning numbers was taped over a number on the card. The Camden residents now face charges of improper behavior under a borough ordinance. A parish official says it's the first problem they've had during 20-plus years of bingo games at the church. Katie Johnston for CBS Philly.
The only problem I have is saying
women,
figuring out what plural words are, and also my vagina is very dry.
Not for long. I'm about to make it moist.
Yeah.
Moist.
That's right.
Ben, you creepily sent me a picture of Max and Vandy this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And they are sexy people.
I found out because I got
Sexy
I got an email and I found out what Vandy's actual name is. I creeped on Facebook and saw what her and Max Bora look like, and
you just like snapshot the whole like wedding picture and just sent it to me.
Dude,
creepy, but okay.
I can see why they are taking a break from listening to the podcast and
Right.
just boning after their marriage.
God, yes.
Total bone fest.
She needs to get knocked up.
Seriously.
And Max needs
They
to
are going
do
to
it.
make some hot babies.
Yeah.
And I will be
little
looking
hot
forward to when they're 18.
Oh,
Counting down the days like people did with the Olsen twins.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
And away we go.
Tell us a little bit about the circumstances surrounding this. Is that the billboard right behind you?
So this isn't the exact billboard. It's the one we're
I just
able
thought
to
I'd get in
safely
front of a
park and see, but
billboard.
it's similar in that it's
Oh
a
my God.
digital billboard.
We
You
know
can
what
see the
fucking
images are
billboards
constantly
look like, you
rotating.
dumb
It's
Show us
now
the real one that's
Saturday
showing
night,
what you're
around
talking about.
10:30, there was a film playing
fight
up
this
on
broad.
that billboard, or on a billboard like this one. Auburn Hills police were able to call the company and get that film
Well, what
taken
was the
down.
film?
But not before a number
porn.
of drivers saw it.
Damn it. They didn't talk about it.
got in an accident.
Dr.
Yeah,
Justin
but
Campbell
that was
took this
masturbate.
cell phone video while driving home Saturday night just to confirm what he thought he saw. We are blurring it because it is not family friendly.
Came across the billboard, and it was something unusual. Saw two girls, lesbian porn.
It was some interracial shit.
I kind of seen that billboard always having, the user going through the desktop and making sure the proper billboards are up. So it's one of those digital things that's easily to get hacked.
Greg Gray lives along
That guy
I-75.
looks like all he
He's got
does is
digital
jerk off.
billboards in his
Yeah, he's
backyard,
like, I saw it and
but
I
not
turned
like this
around
one.
and I drove back
It's unclear just
through
how
it
long
just
the
to watch
video
it
was
again.
playing for or
I
who's
went and parked on
responsible
the
for
side of the
playing it in the
highway.
first
I
place.
actually
It
saw
kinda
that
made people
video
start to
4
break a
times
lot
before.
behind me,
That's
'cause
why I
think they were
turned
doing the same
around.
thing, like a double take. You don't see that every day.
Oh, double cum
You don't
take.
see that every day?
No. It is not something you see every day. And at this point, we're not exactly
something
sure
I
how
see every
long it
day,
was
just
up,
not
or how
on
many people
billboards.
saw it, or whether any kids saw it, or even exactly how it happened. We did reach out to the company, Outfront Media, but we reached out yesterday on a Sunday and
They're
have
putting
not yet
porn
heard
out front.
back. Again, Auburn
That's what
Hills
they're doing.
police say they are investigating how this happened. Reporting live here in Auburn Hills, I'm Jennifer Anderson.
Well, when
7
two
Action
women
News.
Her name was
really
Jennifer
love each
Aniston.
other, they will fuck like lesbians do.
That is true. All right, one last video.
Okay. Is this a wedding video from Max and Randy? Cool video.
The video's not
Fuck.
playing.
Yeah, it's not, Ben.
Where the hell is that audio coming
You
from?
are really
All right.
Justining this up all day.
This is
Real Justin
audio from Max and Vandy's wedding.
Are you kidding?
They
Or-
sent it to me.
You're joking?
No, I'm just kidding. When I was stalking their Facebook, I came across this.
I don't know if you're joking right now.
This is happening.
You look amazing.
Thanks.
I took a really big dump right before I came down the
Did you hear what she said?
She said I took a really big dump right before I came down the aisle.
How would you react if your bride-to-be told you before you said I do that she just took a massive shit?
I would probably high five her.
Really?
Yeah, let's just
Doo-doo butt.
I like that kind of humor.
That is hilarious.
It's funny.
To me, I'm hoping it's a joke. To me, that would be great.
Well,
if
why are they mic'd up?
My
Like,
fiance? Yeah, I don't
it
really
sounds
know.
like that's pretty crystal clear audio of them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But still, if this is a joke, like if that's her sense of humor, then yes, I am all for it.
Right.
But then also, hey, she's cleaned out for anal for later.
Is there more to it, or
no? That's basically it. Yeah.
Does he laugh? I didn't even see his reaction. I want his reaction in this, Justin.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm wearing a microphone.
Oh. Oopsie. I took a poopsie.
For moments like that.
Oh my god.
The videographer just heard what you said.
Oh, Ben, we got to finish those videos out, okay?
Well, we just found out why he was
See
when
what happens?
he was mic'd up.
See what happens when you just follow through? You just
That's
let it
true.
all fucking happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Speaking of letting things happen,
Man, you're
I want to know if this is going to be an ice cream flavor that you'd be interested in. Guinea pigs have long been a traditional food in very indigenous cultures of Latin America, most notably in Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia. In Ecuador, they're often roasted with salt and served with potatoes and a sauce with a peanut base.
What if
Scrumptious.
I'm allergic to peanuts?
Well, then you might die.
Then I'm not going to eat this.
No, that's different. It's a different way to serve it. I'm about to get to something else.
I'm not allergic to peanuts, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, good. One adventurous food vendor is, let's see, taking a, I don't know.
Poop?
They're making guinea pig ice cream.
How?
Quote, I was suspicious, but it was tasty, said Marlene Franco, a 78-year-old retiree who tried a scoop at a stall next to a highway.
Of course she liked it. She probably had to eat her own fucking rocks growing
And
up
then
or
she
something.
sucked a dick through the glory hole in the stall.
There we go. Where's this at again? Venezuela?
Ecuador.
Okay, same thing.
But yeah, the stall owner is Maria blah blah blah, whose offbeat offering inspires disbelief and laughter
You said beat off, kind of.
among first-time customers. The operation is small. Yeah, guinea pigs are pretty tiny. It consists of 2 tables in an open area lined with dentist clinics and other businesses. Even so, demand is growing every week. Blah blah blah. 150 servings of guinea pig ice cream. It's only $1 for a cone.
So is it like they use actual guinea pig?
Yeah.
So it's like meat-based ice cream?
I guess.
That sounds horrible.
It does sound
No,
horrible.
thanks.
No. Speaking of animals.
There you go again, man.
Oh my gosh. I'm having a great day. It's just
really good stuff.
Just wonderful.
Really good stuff.
Why did a cat need an IV drip, Brett?
Probably because he had sex with 5 other cats.
You motherfucker.
Boom.
A Randy cat. Ooh, Randy. What is this, Austin Powers cat? Was placed on a glucose trip after mating with at least 5 females in one night.
Hello, pussy. Not like human females, okay, people? 5
That's
female
true.
cats.
Yes.
Okay?
Ziope, a Russian blue, was left at a pet hotel by his owners.
Isn't that what you have?
No, I have a
Ukrainian
British
white?
short hair.
Oh, that's what I meant.
They left him in a hotel in South China on October 1st. The cat was exhausted and in need of fluid therapy after having sex with 5 other pets. His owner said he had notified the hotel that his pet had not been neutered. The following day, he discovered that Ziope had been left out of his cage during the night and had mated with at least 5 other pets. How do they know?
Hey, guys, this cat fucks.
Like, is there evidence left in their fur?
I'll bet you if you read 3 more sentences, it'll
Or
tell
like
you.
the 5 females are smoking cigs.
Ooh, yeah.
'Cause they just got a good
I'm
good
gonna
pounding.
assume they got it on security cam.
Motherfucker, you are. Oh my god, this is gonna be the second time I have to play this clip today, but it is totally
It's true this time?
It's totally worth it.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Thanks.
So the owner wrote on social media, I thought they'd be professional, but the staff, member, didn't feed him during the day. So he had to eat some pussy.
Pussy eating pussy. It's the lesbian shit up on the billboard.
Yeah, that's right. All the cats were free to walk around the shop, and then the employees went home.
Well, what are employees?
I don't know.
Why are you having so much difficulty talking
I
today?
always do.
Not this much.
Between around 10:40 p.m. and 5 a.m., his cat mated with 5 female cats. Yes, we know. And those are the only ones I could see on the CCTV footage.
Wow, look at me go. Check out the big brain on Brett. This guy, smart motherfucker.
Ooh, listen to this. The pet hotel had the nerve to be upset with me.
Ooh, that he didn't pressure his cat to fuck all those other cats.
No, plus he told them that his cat
fucks.
wasn't neutered. So
He's like, man, this cat likes to bang.
yeah. The reason why the hotel was upset with him is because the other cat owners weren't planning on having kittens.
Well, maybe they should have gotten their cats spayed.
Teen Cat Mom. New show on MTV coming this
like
fall.
it. Yeah, I like that.
I mean this spring. It's too close to fall. They wanted me to
It could
explain
still
this
come potentially.
That's true. With an O or U. They wanted me to explain the situation to all the other owners. My fucking cat is now exhausted and on a glucose trip, and this is my fault. The other owners have also told me they'll either give me a kitten or 1,000 Roomba. I don't know what RMB stands for.
Where are we at again? Ecuador?
No, we left Ecuador.
Oh, did we?
This is in South China.
That's the Republic.
Republic Money Bank.
Yeah.
All right.
What is it? RMBA?
No, just RMB.
RMB.
If their cats really turn out to be pregnant, let's see. The cat's owner later said the hotel apologized and offered to pay for the Russian Blues fluid therapy. Ooh, he gave those female cats fluid therapy.
RMB is abbreviation
It's
for
pint-sized pussy.
renminbi, which loosely translated into English means people's money.
So does that mean we all have people's money?
Yeah, we all have RMB.
Or, I mean, he could have been giving them Monopoly money or cat money or...
Yeah, but it said specifically in the story it was RMB.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is that's an astute observation.
Yes. Thank you, Ben.
Speaking of astute observations...
Give me one of those. Let me read one.
Somebody made an astute observation in this next story. And we're about to find out exactly what it is.
Why do you always give me the 2-pagers?
You do. All right, I'm ready. Hit me.
You got it. Go.
I'm reading this one?
Yeah.
I thought you already
You just said, let me read one. I gave you one to read.
From the back. I watched you grab one from the back of the pile, and you were looking at the front still.
Here you go. And you can do that one.
Oh, I don't want to do that one. Bronx man fired, but still showed up one day a week. Ronald Berry,
McDonald,
47, claims he's been on sick leave since 2015 for high. You gonna let me even get?
He's very sick.
Since 2015 for high blood pressure and asthma, like Ben has, and has traveled to a city transit office on Winchester Avenue and Bruckner Boulevard every 2 weeks to sign in and pick up his dough without a problem. However, he was arrested last week while collecting his paycheck, and you should be shocked to discover that he was actually being fired. Oh, he's actually been fired years ago.
Whoa.
But
he's still picking up paychecks?
Yeah, he roughly collected $250,000 before someone at the MTA realized there was a problem and sounded the alarm, sources told the Post. When Barry showed up on Thursday to flash his identification badge and grab his pay as usual, he nabbed.
Flashed his penis and grabbed his balls.
Exactly. Nabbed for trespassing, authorities said. He's, quote, I never got a call that I was terminated. A stunned Barry told the Post outside his Bronx home Saturday. I've been collecting checks for 4 fucking years.
Whoa. Language.
Right?
Your language is offensive.
Yeah, it is. You should get that drop on there.
Yeah, I should.
Whatever. If I'm being terminated, how am I still collecting checks?
Yeah,
Barry
seriously.
said
It's a very good question.
Said he asked the boss after his arrest. That's not my problem. That's payroll's problem, the boss allegedly told him.
Yeah.
True. It's unclear how Barry ended up back on the payroll in 2015. A confused Barry claims the agency certainly knows where to find him. They've been sending him letters telling him to go to training, including one just last month.
Wow.
If I'm terminated, why am I getting letters from them? He said. The last one I got was at the end of last month.
Paychecks.
And I believe it was for asbestos training or track training, but yet he still hasn't gone to them. Okay, so... Barry fumed. Now, if they would have sent me a termination letter, going to pick up a checkup.
He was Barry fumed?
Yeah, he was fumed. I'm terminated already. Let me file for unemployment. Transit sources noted that the checks Barry collected noted the numbers of hours worked, included a night differential, and didn't mention disability. Barry's really good deal included a regular trip on the number 6 gravy train from Pelham Bay. I don't get that.
Hi-yo.
MTA sources said the agency now uses biometric fingerprint technology for clocking in and clocking out, which they suggested would have put the brakes on Barry's free ride sooner. The NYPD Saturday confirmed Barry was arrested Thursday and charged with criminal trespassing after being observed inside an employee-only NYC transit facility.
So they said they're doing fingerprint clocking in and clocking out, that this would have, kept it from happening. But so did you just not have to clock in and clock out before at all?
No, they just switched to the fingerprinting thing.
No, I know. I'm talking about before that, though.
Oh.
Because obviously
Yeah.
he's not clocking in or he's just showing up on Friday and getting his paycheck and bouncing.
Right. And maybe his said something earlier about the hours being in there, but I crumpled up the paper.
Nah, it's okay.
Whatever. The MTA is investigating after a transit manager raised an internal question. A spokesman said the investigation will follow the facts, and anyone who inappropriately took money will be held accountable to the full extent of the law. Interesting.
God
that guy,
damn.
he knew he was in the wrong, but if I could go in there and
if
nobody
I was in
noticed,
his
I'd do the
shoes-
same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. I mean, all it says that he got in trouble for is trespassing. It
Yes.
says nothing about whether or
Yeah.
not he's going to have to pay back that
Right.
money or anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you think he would?
They'll probably take him to court to try and get some of it back,
But he made $250,000
over how long did it say?
4 years.
Ago, yeah.
Can you imagine if? I mean, you technically. It sounds like you wouldn't have to work. You're making just over $50,000 a year, so you're fine.
Right.
But if you worked on top of that,
I doubt he did though.
Yeah, I doubt he did too.
But that's still
well, he didn't it say that it started it kicked back in after a certain amount of time?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought it did.
His pay?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it said I don't know why I started getting paid again.
Oh, I don't know.
But
I don't pay attention when I'm reading.
I know. You just plow through it. And that's why you're always like, why do you keep interrupting me?
Oh, you interrupt me with stupid stuff, so it's cool.
Barry,
well, I forgot what the first joke was.
He's very rich. Me.
Yes.
It's life.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi.
Oh, by the way, that Big Shark movie the release has been pushed back because they're not done with production. I bet you it's all the sweet special effects that they're putting into it.
Oh man.
Did you know that the trailer from it came out after a month before production started?
Seriously?
Or after production started?
I remember you showed me that video a few months ago.
A few months ago. It was way back in the spring.
Was it?
Maybe earlier than that, yeah.
Let's say probably about a few months ago then.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be fucking ridiculously stupid regardless.
It is, but I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bull. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I need to watch that movie again. My girlfriend hasn't seen it.
It's
but
boring.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so? Not a fan?
No.
I loved it.
Not a huge fan.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was boring.
You going to get to that other story there, guy? Come on, Buster Cummings.
Speaking of binge drinking helps men woo women.
I wish I would have known this back when I was binge drinking and single, because I was not good at picking up women.
Well, maybe I need to start binge drinking.
But I used to get
probably not
blackout, dude.
At all.
That that comedy show I did after the visitation.
Yeah,
I had 4 beers. I think I blacked out.
Did you really?
Yeah. I don't remember coming home and eating food. I woke up and there was pizza rolls and stuff next to me on the nightstand.
What were you drinking?
I just had 4 Bud Lights.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think you got roofied or something?
And asked that question. Do you think someone put something in your drink? I'm
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't care. It was a good time. Did your butthole hurt the next day?
No.
Oh.
Definitely not.
Your throat?
No.
Your ear?
Oh, no. Surprisingly.
Interesting.
My nostril did, though. Real pain in the nose.
Unless he had a really tall, start smiling, tiny penis. Oh, it may seem
my jokes were bad.
An uncouth way to spend the evening. But binge drinking could be an evolutionary tactic to woo women, say scientists.
I like beer, drinking beer, which I gladly do. I like beer. We drank beer and still do.
I don't like being right here because people keep looking in here when they walk by.
Seriously?
I'm just like,
hey, we're famous. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah, man.
If you haven't heard it,
You
don't
probably-
listen to it
yeah,
because
never will.
nobody does anymore.
No. Research suggests that heavy consumption of alcohol tells a potential mate that the binge drinker is healthy and strong.
Oh, fuck that. I'm fat and weak.
I beg to differ already, but
And
according
unhealthy.
Yeah,
All I do is eat pizza and gelato.
Yeah, and pussy.
Yeah, that's right.
According to the authors of a study of American men published in the academic journal Evolutionary Psychology, heavy drinking among young adults delivers a sexual signal that demonstrates their worth.
Yeah. I'm worth a lot because I can drink a lot.
I'm fucking wasted. Fucking worth
I'm
much.
so drunk, it means I'm so rich.
Yeah, and is attractive.
No, fuck me.
Our
You're gonna have to do all the work.
the researchers wrote more eligible
Where's
men.
my penis? I can't find it.
Shit, I just had a stroke again. I got my left side of my face isn't working.
Can you pull down my zipper? Just pull the tip out. That's all I really need.
The researchers wrote more eligible
Oh,
men.
be careful on the
compared-
zipper.
See?
It
This
hurts.
is why I got to run. I can't.
zip don't pinch
I can't
the
leave
skin,
any
the zipper.
gaps in there. You'll slip in.
Yeah, that's what
More
she
eligible
said.
men compared to women was
With a gap in your
associated with
legs.
higher male binge drinking rates, but lower female binge drinking rates. Our findings generally support predictions derived from evolutionary theory and suggest binge drinking may function as a costly sexual signal conditionally regulated by
signal you.
age and the local sex ratio. Binge
I
drinking.
wonder how low in the age they went.
Probably like
18. Yeah. 21.
you see Dane Cook is dating a 20-year-old?
Fuck yeah, he's been for a while.
26 years
Yeah,
younger
and he's
than
like 47 or
she's
something like
hot
that. Hell yeah.
Binge drinking was defined as the consumption of more than 4 alcoholic drinks for women and 5 drinks for men on a single occasion. Look at us men always getting more. The authors from the universities...
Glass ceiling on drinking.
The universities of Pennsylvania and Buffalo also noted that binge drinking provides information about the characteristics of a drinker that would be useful when evaluating worth in a mate. Data from the UK and other countries show binge drinking is more prevalent among wealthier individuals.
No, I'm pretty poor and I binge drink like crazy.
Yeah, potentially reflecting affluence in a possible mate. Well, you're so you're so poor because you you drink so much. You binge drink.
They did not have me as a part of this study because I would have altered the findings.
You would have, man.
Yeah.
You should have went to the universities of Pennsylvania or Baton Rouge or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of wooing women.
Is this the last one? Because I got to pee.
There was a chronic masturbator caught after numerous complaints.
Complaints?
How are you? Police in Tulsa, Oklahoma said they've arrested an older man after numerous reports that he exposed himself in the middle of an arena park. Officers had notified that the man... identified as Stephen Olson.
Hi, I'm Stephen Olson.
Grandpa of the Olson twins was seen pulling his pants down and touching himself in a sexual manner. Police worked to develop suspect information and were able to arrest Olson on Tuesday. I don't know why I said that. That makes no sense. Police announced the arrest in a news release with the subject line, "Chronic masturbator caught."
That's me.
Speaking of that, okay, that's a pretty good damn headline.
Yeah.
Did you see the Matt Lauer headline?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Imagine being on the front page of the news and the headline goes a little something like, damn it. It just said Matt Lauer raped me.
Okay.
That was the headline.
Should have just said that.
I wanted to show you the picture of it.
Okay, I get it.
But geez.
Well, Matt Lauer, you fucking chump.
I'd rather have chronic masturbator caught and then the picture of me be there.
I'd rather have Matt Lauer rape me.
Olsen was booked into jail on 2 counts of indecent exposure. You want to see what this guy looked like for his photo?
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
Jeez. Eyes shut and his tongue sticking out of his mouth.
That dude is a real creeper.
It looks like a Getty image. I don't know if that's actually him, you think?
Oh, no, it's him.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's straight up him.
All right. Straight up. Nice shot, man. Oh, dude, let's do a quick wrap up because I gotta piss.
All right. How you
I'm
wanna
at the
wrap this
Brett
up?
Hayes.
Oh, I'm at the Ben Glaze.
If you want a post-show talk, just keep listening.
I'll be looking forward to seeing some of you guys in Lansing.
Yeah, I will not
comedy
be
show.
looking forward to
end
that.
of the month.
I don't go to any shows outside of Grand Rapids.
October 29th. You don't go to any shows inside of Grand Rapids.
Exactly. Well, not the.
I live right across the street from a place I'm
The
going to
Garage
be
Bar,
at
yeah.
on Monday.
Mhm.
Not this Monday, but the next Monday.
I'll be there.
I don't believe you.
Let's record the podcast next Monday. In the
I've
afternoon.
actually thought about asking Ben, the bartender, if we could record in the other room.
Yeah.
Where basically nobody ever sits because they have Rolling Rock on draft.
Oh,
for
yeah, that's the sponsor.
$2.
Really?
Yeah.
We could get it for free because they sponsor us.
That's right. That's true.
Just
I should
gotta
tell
plug it.
Ben. But yeah.
Yeah, they said that it's cool.
I wouldn't bring all this. We would just have the Zoom and the 2 mics
Mhm.
and headphones.
Yeah.
But
I don't
it could
like-
be
I don't
cool.
like it.
You don't like the idea?
No, I don't.
If you were here earlier, we could have went and looked at the kickboxing class that's in my building.
You showed me last week.
Yeah. It's so
good.
loud that if you live in the floors above it,
Above it.
if you live in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor above that gym, you get like $300 off your rent a month.
Damn.
Because of the noise.
I'll live above it all day.
It goes.
I make more noise masturbating, so it's like whatever.
That's true.
So
it goes from super early in the morning to like 6 p.m. So fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
right above it
so-
would suck, but
It
maybe
does.
Maybe not a couple floors above it. I don't know.
We were shown a apartment, I think, on the 3rd floor, and you could hear it pretty damn loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is your apartment in comparison to your other one?
Not that much. It's pretty small, but what's nice about it is it feels almost like it's a home compared to the other place.
Yeah. Is
It feels
Taylor-
very homey.
Taylor living with you guys?
Yes.
God. She said hi to me once.
Hi.
Just like that. And I was
Exactly.
Like, no, that's what I actually
And you were
sounded
like, oh,
back.
I'm turned on.
Hi. I'm at the Brett Hayes. Yeah.
And I'm at the Ben Glaze. Hey, where can people hear you Monday through Friday?
I don't fucking care.
No, tell
the
them.
huge show, 106.1.
Aren't you on AM too?
Yeah, or 1340. There's like 18 stations, but I don't know any of them. So
Damn. Is it 106.1?
in GR, yeah.
Yeah,
Or you
nice.
can go to thehugeshow.net and listen to all the podcasts.
Statewide web address. Everybody's talking about Alex.
But you don't have to listen because I don't. So
Well, because you do it.
I know I don't have to listen. Period.
Yeah.
But or you can type on our Reddit. Somebody said some Nikki Glaser
Oh, yeah.
stuff, and
Did they?
tried to incorporate that into our conversation earlier? So that was good.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and don't worry, I covered it earlier.
Patreon.
I subliminally
Oh, okay.
put it in there for you.
You slipped it in.
Yes,
Just like I
exactly.
would like to. JK. Rowling. Harry Potter.
Okay.
Harry Pussy.
You need to write a joke book like that.
What? Where
Just like
it's-
random words, and then you'll be like, "Hey, Harry Potter, Titanic sink, iceberg,
First time I saw boobies.
Rose, French girls." All right,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I have to pee so bad though. Let's do
The
this.
Aviator.
I'm gonna take
Martin
this-
Scorsese.
Okay, bye.
Marvel movies are not cinematic.
It's true.
And what do you have to say to the kind folks that listen to this podcast?
yeah. Bye, fuckers.
boy. That's awesome.